And just based on everyone's comments and some of the things people, it's just valid points that you guys are saying about, not notifying your insurance company, not notifying your lien holder. Like, never thought of those things. And now it's like, okay, so maybe some of these, opinions are right. Maybe we're not getting it back, and it is time to move on. And I don't know what we're gonna do. It's going to be a challenge, especially with Gypsy now, because we were traveling with her, and now it's just going to be a different kind of style of travel that we don't even know yet.
Okay, so having our van confiscated by the Mexican authorities has been extremely stressful. And whether it's because we caused it ourselves, or it was because of corruption, or just dumb luck, it doesn't make it any less painful. So a lot of you guys have been commenting about, just let it go ahead and get a new van, but it's really just not that easy. We saved up like about a year and a half worth of income. We were teaching Chinese kids online, and we saved up for that van. So we don't have that income stream anymore because the Chinese government shut that down. So we just can't build another van. It's just not that easy. And now it's not even a financial thing. It's just everything else involved around it too. It's just not that easy. Prices have definitely changed. We bought that van like during COVID, when there was the popularity just started to build. And prices were already increasing on the products and the materials. So now everything's just skyrocketed. Like, you can't find those vans anymore. And if you do find them, they're like double the price. And all these, due to inflation and everything that's going on in the world, building materials have definitely skyrocketed. So we just can't build another van. Like, that was like once in a lifetime, I would say, opportunity, especially for us. Like, we're not expert van builders or anything like that. We just did it because my wife wanted a van, and we built one. That was it. Yeah. I don't think it could be done again. That can't be duplicated. Not that. So I feel like until we get the call from the Aduna saying it's over, like you guys aren't getting the van back, until we get that call, we are going to do everything that we can possibly do in order to get our van back. We do realize that we can't sit around and feel sorry for ourselves because of what happened. Like, we have to move on. And after tragedy, it is important that you kind of, get your life back to normality as much as possible. So that's what we're gonna do. I mean, before this happened, we quit our jobs, we sold our house, we worked our asses off to pay off our debt so we didn't owe anyone anything, and we can travel the world as we please. Some things happened, and we turned to the van. Now the van may or may not be here, but now it's time for us to think about how life looks without the van. I don't know what's going on. I sometimes have gut feeling that it's not coming back, but sometimes I have a feeling that we're gonna get a call one day and be like, wow, that call finally came in. So we've been trying to get in touch with the lawyer just to try to find out, like, if he's heard anything, if he's gotten an email, if he has any, inclination of what could possibly be going on right now, and he's not answering his phone. Right, so now he's not answering his phone, and we were just talking about it yesterday, my wife and I. Was like, this sounds like it's starting to be one of those shows that you watch on 2020 or Dateline. Like, I could see how that 90% is a 90% from what that guy said on the embassy. Like, it's difficult. Like, you start thinking some of the things you guys are saying. Yeah, so I'm not saying all that. No, I'm just saying, like, well, go ahead. I'm just saying that it's kind of coincidental, maybe, that we tried to call and he's not answering. But at the same time, the people did tell us that it would be anywhere between 7 days to 4 months, and it's only been like 14 days. So I don't know if it's us, being super anxious because we want to hear something and we haven't heard anything yet, or what. But, as soon as we called and he didn't answer the phone, I was like, oh.
We started thinking, and they weren't all good thoughts.
Yeah.
So we have been answering. Well, we have been looking at your questions, and we do agree with a lot of you on a lot of things. I mean, some of you guys are way off, and that's okay. I mean, we are all trying to figure this shit out together, seriously, and that's what community is about. And since we're talking about community, I wanted to say that while we were in Mexico trying to turn in the paperwork and get our van together, we actually got in touch with one of our friends. And she was not a friend before this incident happened. Some kind of way, our video just so happened to
come across her feed, like I guess a lot of you new viewers.
Yeah, and she saw us for the very first time, and she lives in Merida. So she reached out, she asked us if we needed anything. She told us that we were definitely welcome to stay in her guest room. Yeah, we definitely took her up on that offer. Her hospitality was absolutely amazing. She is an angel. Her name is LeShaun. So if you guys have not gone over and looked at her channel yet, her name is LeShaun Will, and she does amazing things with crafts like DIY,
home decor, house decor. She made stuff out of crafts that didn't look like it should have been made from. It was just crazy.
And the thing about it is, she didn't judge us for what happened. She just said, I'm here if you need me. And I will be forever grateful for her, and forever grateful for the people that have reached out to us with kind words and words of encouragement and support, because it's so easy to be negative. And a lot of you know what I mean. But I definitely appreciate the love that's coming in. Like, okay, yep, we did it. So now we're trying to rectify it. And that's what we love about what we're trying to build, like the community that we're trying to build. I know a lot of you are here because of the tragedy that has happened, and some of you are here because you know how, we enjoy traveling and, spreading good vibes or whatnot. But I just wanted to kind of give a shout out to the people that are here for genuine reasons, and the people that are here and just want to kind of build community and help.
So I think there's been some confusion about our membership that we created on our last video.
So much confusion.
A lot of confusion.
I don't know why.
I think it was probably, I don't know why. The content that we created for our members is basically behind the scenes content, and extra bloopers, and like basically a lot of footage that doesn't make it into our videos. You get about an hour's worth of content, and you can only put out maybe 15 to 20 minutes, and there's like another 40 minutes of usable content or stuff that we just like to share with you guys. But there's some confusion on that's where you were going to find out if the van was taken if you paid. No, that was never the intention. That wasn't.
Said that.
We never said that.
Sorry, not sorry. Right. But we never said that.
Like it's backstage stuff to like everything we do, like just behind the scenes stuff that we don't put out publicly.
Okay, so what it is that I'm gonna go ahead and sum it up. You did a wonderful job. Okay, so if we put out a video on Sunday, then our members are gonna get the video on Saturday. And we've also been seeing a few comments that, you guys went and started a GoFundMe, and, you need someone to help take care of your travels. Well, that's not it at all. And if you guys think that you're gonna make us feel bad for asking for help, regardless to whether it was a situation that we caused, or like I said, whether it was another situation that came up another way, we needed help, and we reached out to our community. So that, that's what it is. We don't feel bad about it. If you don't want to help, then that's perfectly understandable. That's fine. You can keep your money and your opinion.
I want to add to that because I saw another comment. I was talking with them, and they're saying, "Oh, we're YouTubers and we make this amount. We make all this." We don't make what you think we make, and we've never really put out a video about what we make because that's not something that we want to talk about at this point so far. But we don't make what you think we make. I've actually replied and said that I've probably made more as a private E1 in 1997, an entire year than we've probably made.
The whole time we've been on YouTube.
So
It's not like we're here, for the money. We put out videos because we enjoy traveling. And not only do we enjoy traveling, but we enjoy sharing our experiences with others and showing people that there is alternative ways of living. Like you don't have to work, the regular 9 to 5. You can get a remote job and work from somewhere else. Or you don't have to live in the conventional home. You can get you a tiny home and travel the world. So that's what we do. That's what we have been doing. So it's just kind of discouraging, and honestly, it's a little disgusting.
It is,
when people come around and they're like, "You need this." No, it's not that we didn't. Whatever you guys are giving, we are so grateful for it. Trust me, we really are grateful for it, and it's gonna go to help. Whatever we have to do with the van. But other than that, that's just it. Like, it's not to go and travel. To go and pay for our next trip or to pay for our excursions wherever. That's not what we do. That's not who we are. That hasn't been who we have been the entire time we've been putting videos on YouTube. And nothing has changed.
Yes, we work online. We're not just living off of people. Like
we're not. The money that we are raising for GoFundMe, or if it's the free NOLA shirts, or at this point, you're lucky I haven't even started to give a supper yet, because I'm trying to find any way that I can free our van. Basically, definitely. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So don't worry. The money that is in GoFundMe is going only toward NOLA. Like, it's not going toward our world travels or any of that, because you guys haven't been paying for it thus far, right?
We've always traveled before this incident occurred, And like I said earlier, and I could have used this as a better example, and I'd rather this one. What we make it off of YouTube probably could cover a Netflix or a Hulu type app. How about that? So, YouTube does not pay us.
Sad but true.
Yes.
Sad but true.
I'm sad that this has happened to us. Definitely, it's brought up a lot of bad stuff. I guess I don't know how to say this, but I guess the good side of it, like Tenaj was saying, we met community. We met LeShaun, where we got a friend for life. And I must admit, our YouTube channel has grown since then, and we've also had comments of you saying, "I can't believe you guys have never come across our feed. You guys have never done this." It's unfortunate that it took a bad situation for us to exist, where we've always been here. We just always put out, good, happy stuff. And the moment something bad happens, you're on everybody's feed, which, so we are. I guess that's the good thing about it, we've been found, because for the longest time, we've always thought YouTube hated us.
Absolutely hates us, but if you guys can go and take a look at our previous videos, our previous thumbnails, it's always yay, we're so happy, and we're traveling, and we're doing this. That gets no plays.
No.
But as soon as it's something that's like, oh my God, the world is ending, then it's 30,000 views.
I'm like, oh, okay, so.
And it's unfortunate. Don't get me wrong. I love the fact that you guys are here with us, regardless to how you made it here with us. It's just that I don't know, there's something going on with the algorithm, and it's not meant to bring us together in a positive way, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so you found us in this bad situation, but we're glad that you're here, because maybe we can grow from this and move on.
So moving on, what does that look like?
That's difficult, because that means that we have to accept that this is it, and it's just difficult right now.
I feel like moving on looks similar to the way our lives looked before. We're just gonna, continue to travel. Like, we're here in New Orleans until September. We just picked Daniel up from school. We didn't bring him, we brought him in the van. We didn't pick him up in the van. We had to get a rental car, but we picked him up. He closed out a year at LSU, go Tigers. And we're happy about that. So our life is moving on. You know, it's not what we expected, unfortunately.
No.
But we have to get used to what can possibly be our new normal, and our new normal can possibly be not having the van. So we are
in purgatory.
Yeah, well, we're just gonna sit back and wait for a decision on whether or not we'll be able to get the van back. But in the meantime, we are. We're just gonna. It's time for us to stop feeling sorry for ourselves and actually, you know, start doing things and living life and enjoying the things that we used to enjoy, because it's been a little difficult trying to enjoy anything, knowing that we don't know what's going on with the van, and the van is such a huge part of our lives. But
I agree.
So if you guys have made it this far, thank you again. And like I said, if you've made it this far, why don't you go ahead and type NOLA in the comments. If you have any questions, or if there was something that you were concerned about that we didn't cover, make sure you leave your questions in the comments and we'll cover them in the next video.
Yeah, I'll definitely give you a quick reply if I need to, but like Tenaj said, we'll cover it in the next video and let's see what happens.
Yeah, so in the meantime, if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, and share our content, and we'll see you in the comments.
Deuces.
Deuces.